There or not?
Yeah.
You can start.
It's visible.
Hello.
It's audible.
Yeah, Manas, can you mute yourself? Yeah, now you can start.
Hi, good afternoon. Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you all?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Can you all turn on your cameras? I want to see your faces. Nice. Very good. Enjoying your vacation? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So my name is
Yes,
Vidya.
ma'am.
For today's session, I'm going to be your trainer. And today's session, we have three parts. One is we have an introduction. And the second thing will be we'll talk about the rules and regulations of the game. And then the last session will be our question and answer session, which we'll be reconnecting after the session. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I
ma'am.
can't hear you people.
Yes.
Speak, no? Is that
Yes,
clear?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
together,
ma'am. Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So before starting the session, we'll have to follow three rules. The one is if whatever questions and answers you are seeking for, any doubts you have, we'll keep it in the question and answer session. That is one rule. And you will not unmute yourself in between and talk and disturb the class session. Is that clear? Okay. 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 Am I visible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine.
ma'am.
So what do you all
Yes,
know
ma'am.
about the competition? What have you all been through any training session at your school?
No, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So can you tell me what rules do you know about the game?
Ma'am, no cheating. Ma'am,
We
we
have
have
a
a mat.
Okay,
Ma'am,
one person at a
the
time.
ma'am,
Okay, Aradhna, can you tell us?
ma'am, the one rule is the robot should only go on the black line. It should not touch the white line.
Ah,
Right.
very good, Aradhna. Anyone else who wants to answer?
Ma'am, bye. I want to.
Yes, please. Arihan. Yeah,
Ma'am,
please
we can't
answer.
like use your. Ma'am, we can't like use our hands to make the robot go to a different location.
Okay. Now, can you all mute yourself?
Yes,
Please
ma'am.
mute yourself. Okay. So the first thing is we'll talk about the event, what is happening on the day 1 and day 2. On day 1, that is on Saturday, the 27th January, we'll be having event for your robo designing, robo coding and core values. The three things will be covered on the day 1, which will be which will be counted for 80 points. Is that clear? So day 1 it is how many points? 80 points.
80 points.
Very good. So day 1 is 80 points. So what and all do we cover in that?
80.
Robo designing and engineering, robo coding and the core values. So what do you understand by robo designing and engineering? Can anyone tell me that?
Ma'am, making a robot and programming it.
Making the robot and programming it. Okay. Anyone else who wants to try?
Ma'am, making the
Yes. Yes, Dhananjay, you want to say something?
structure of the robot.
The structure of the robot. Very good. Okay, so basically we have to give the structure of the robot. We have to design it. That is the thing. Is that only thing or anything else that we have to check?
Ma'am, we need to arrange the robot in order and then we should code it with proper coding.
Okay, that falls under robo coding. That's very nice. Very good. What's your good name?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, my name is Yashashwin.
Yashaswin, which school are you from?
Ma'am, you are in Gurukul.
Very good. Okay. So yeah. So designing, we know that we have to structure our robot. Basically, if you have seen the kit, we have some color, kg cardboards, and we have some stickers and all given. Using that, you can design your robot. Okay. The second thing is the coding. So what will we do in robot coding?
Ma'am, in robot coding, we should explain the logic type of code used to automate the robot in unique way.
Okay, so basically, the second thing, that is the robo coding. We are going to code the robot to make it move, right? Is that right? Is that so?
Yes, ma'am. To make it
Yes.
perform some task.
So
Yes,
who will say yes? Raise your hands. Turn on your camera and raise your hands. So robo coding, that means we have to code the robot to move it, to make it actionable.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
My
Have to
voice is,
explain
am
the
I audible
logic.
now? Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So the third thing is the core values. So the first thing was robo engineering and designing. This will be having 30 points. If you want, you all can make a note of it. And the robo coding will have 30 points. And then the core values, which will have 20 points. So the first day it will be together 80 points. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen carefully, okay? But during the
Yes, ma'am.
question and answer session, I'm going to ask questions to you people.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay? Okay, fine. So what is core values? Do you, can anyone tell me what is core values? Have you heard of this
Ma'am,
term
can I?
any time before? Yes,
Ma'am, can I tell?
yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
core values is, ma'am, when we do teamwork and we do when we do a lot of things together, it's and we do it with good, and we don't others like you can't do this. It's we are having some values, ma'am. That is what's core values.
Okay. Thank you. That is also one of the point considered. So it's
Ma'am.
about the teamwork, about the behavior, how you coordinate, how you collaborate with your team members. So all that will be covered under your core values. So it's not only about the technical side that you will be judged upon, but also the behavior and how you work as a team, how you coordinate as a team, all that will be judged. Okay.
So,
That
ma'am,
will be
the core
considered
values
for
are
20 points. Yes, yes, that is for 20 points. Okay. So now one of you can tell me, how do we score 80 points? Who will tell me that? Prashant. Yes. Prashant, Prashant, you want to
Ma'am,
answer
you have to
the
score
question?
80 points. You have to score 80 points by.
Ma'am, you have to score 80 points, ma'am.
Yes, Kushant. Okay, now Kushant is answering. Others should mute
We have to
themselves.
score 80 points, but
Kushant is answering. Others will mute themselves. Yes. Yes, Kushant. Please answer. Yes.
score 80 points for engineering and designing
Hmm.
for the robot, core values, and robot game.
Robo coding. Okay.
Robot coding.
So yeah, for robot designing, I'll tell once again, listen carefully, okay? Robo coding and designing, robot designing and engineering, it is 30 points, wherein you will structure your robot. And robo coding will consider of 30 points, where you'll be coding the robot to make it actionable. And the third thing, that is core values, which will include your teamwork, collaboration, coordination, your behavior, and other things. Clear? Done? Let's move to day 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So day 2, we all will be having your technical challenge. You all have seen the mat, right?
One second, Vidya.
Yes, ma'am.
Students, there is
Yes,
one
ma'am.
more point.
Yes, ma'am.
When you are going to this robo engineering design and robo coding, there will be judges sitting in front of you, and you need to explain to them how did you build the robot, and how did you do the coding, right? So the 30 points for robo engineering design and 30 points for robo coding. So you are going to explain it to the judges, right? So if they feel you have built a very good robot and you have done a very good coding, then only you will get the 30 points full. If they feel it's little, the explanation and the robot design and all of that are little downside, they might give you 25 also or 20 also, right? So you need to always focus on keeping your robot safe always, right? You should not drop it down so that the things might break and all of that, right? So you should keep your robot always safe and carry safe, even when you're practicing and also the day of competition.
Yeah, thank you. So is that clear for all of you? You all
Yes,
understand
ma'am.
what sir said, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you all have to keep your kids safely, and yes, you'll have to be ready for an explanation as well. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine. So we were talking about the day 2, that is your robo game challenge that you're going to do. So have you all seen the mat in your schools, the robotic kit and the mat?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Do you know how do we score the remaining 100 points out of that?
Ma'am, in robo gaming.
Yeah. Do you all know how do we score the points?
In explaining.
Yes,
Robot
are you
coding
sure?
and explaining.
Okay, that was for day 1. So let's have a look at the mat and we will understand how do we score the remaining 100 points. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
हाँ पीछे करो.
Have you all seen this robotic kit? The IRL competition kit?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what
Yes,
is
ma'am.
this?
A bot.
Ma'am,
The Aviskar kit, correct? Okay. So with help of this kit only you're going to build your robot, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So what else
Yes,
is there?
Yes,
We
ma'am.
have some stationaries. We have some KC cardboards to help us structure our robot, and we have some stickers to paste it on our cardboards. Is that clear?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is how the robot will look like once we have built it. Have you all seen it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you built robots in your school?
No,
ma'am. Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We have built it.
Yes, ma'am.
Built it.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
Ma'am, we built it. We built it.
Once you back to school, you'll be learning how to build a robot as well. Okay. So now, let us have a look at the mat. Okay, is the mat visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay, do you all know how do we solve this challenge?
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Do you all know
voice
how
is
to
breaking.
solve this challenge?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you all know how do we solve this challenge?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can
Yes,
one of you
ma'am.
tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am, can I say?
Yes,
Ma'am,
please.
can I? Ma'am, can I
Yes.
say?
One of you can say.
Ma'am, so go on the ma'am, we should go on the line, ma'am, to go to the different countries, ma'am, and we should push the blocks from the countries, ma'am, and go to the finish line, ma'am.
We have to deliver the goods to different countries and we have to go to the finish line. Correct?
Ma'am, we have to yes, ma'am. Move on the black line,
What?
and the robot should move on the black line.
And
Ma'am,
the
it should
robot
go
on
out of the
black
line.
line.
And it
Okay.
puts it to different cities. Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Different countries.
Ma'am, it's. Excuse
Yes.
me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
those countries are there, no, ma'am. Those are teams, ma'am.
The theme is aqua theme, right? So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will be working on shipping logistics. So you all know there are three ways of transportation. One is landways, one is waterways, and one is airways. So last year
Yes, ma'am. We have to push the Lego.
yes, you have to push the Legos to different
The things
countries with the help of the robot. Okay. Can you all see the Legos placed here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So how many countries can you all see in the map?
6, ma'am. And 6 countries.
Can one of you read out the country name?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, ma'am.
1, 2,
Ma'am,
3,
Hong
Kong.
Hong Kong, Denmark, Norway, Bermuda, Germany.
Okay. So now let us understand how do we score 100 points. Okay.
3, 4.
Out of 6 countries, you can choose any of the 3 countries and, deliver the goods for the 3 countries that you choose for. Okay. So each country, once you deliver the goods, you'll be scoring how many points? 25 points. 25 points. How many points for each country?
5 points.
25
I said breaking. 5 points.
Okay. Now, if I score 25 points for 3 countries, then how will I make it as 100 points? Where will I score the remaining 25 points from?
In
Ma'am,
3 more places. Ma'am, for 3 more countries.
3 more
No.
countries.
You are only going to 3 countries.
Ma'am, but I did ma'am. You have to land exactly on the finish line.
Okay, one by one.
Ma'am,
You'll
one
answer
more
one by one.
place.
Okay, let me help you understand that.
Ma'am, one more place.
One more place.
Ma'am, at
But
the
that
finish
one
line, you have
place
to
is
stop
not
correctly,
any
ma'am.
country,
Ma'am.
but the finishing line.
Ma'am, we should not go on. We should not go out of the line, ma'am. We should only go on the line, ma'am.
Yeah, we have to only go on the line. Okay. So let us.
Ma'am, I can't see your video.
Ma'am, what else?
Children, please don't write anything on the screen. Okay.
I cannot actually write anything.
Concentrate. If you want me to be here to help you, concentrate. If you have any doubt, right here. After class, you can ask.
Okay, now. So on the second day, how are we going to score 100 points?
Ma'am, we should deliver the deliveries for the 3 countries, ma'am, and not go out of the line.
For delivering
Only on the black line, ma'am.
Okay.
Convey up to the lock screen, but వేరే వాళ్ళు వస్తున్నారు.
Okay.
మ్యామ్ వేరే
Okay.
చెప్తుంటే
Yes, children, I'll just repeat it once again. So you will be going to 3 countries, delivering the goods out of 6 countries. So each country you will be scoring 25 points, and the remaining 25 points will be for the finishing line. Okay. So your robot should completely go into the finishing line, like how you can see here. Okay. So if it is completely inside this line, you will be scoring 25 points for that as well. Here we also have, any game will have negative marking also, right? So here also we have negative marking, wherein, see, if I am, hello, are you all listening? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, if I am pushing the goods to the country like this, if the good is not damaged, it is completely, standing. If the Legos are standing like this, then you all will be scoring complete 25 points. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what if the good
Yes, ma'am.
falls like this? Okay. Then you will have -2 points. How many points will be deducted if the good falls?
23.
Two.
Minus
Two.
2. That means
Two.
you will be scoring only 23 points.
23.
Okay.
What if it falls completely?
See, it's completely fallen, no? So that means you'll be having a deduction of 2 points. Okay.
Ma'am, what if it is upside down?
If it is standing like this as it is, then it's complete 25 points. Okay.
Ma'am, what if it's
Now
hiding?
there is one more scenario. Now the good is completely inside the country, right? But what if while pushing you just go half outside the country and half inside the country? Will you consider that as a complete delivery? No, right?
No, ma'am.
No,
Ma'am.
there again, you will be having a deduction of 10 points. If the good is not completely inside the country, you will be having deduction of 10 points. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Irrespective of whether it falls like this or it is standing like this, it is still considered as outside incomplete delivery. So there will be deduction of 10 points. Even there is one more scenario. The good might just go out of the mat also. If it is going out of the mat like this, then also you will have -10 points. Okay, clear?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you tell it again? The good is upside
Now,
down.
I hope
The good is upside down.
I hope you people are clear with how to score the points on the second day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can you tell it again? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Excuse
Have you
me,
all made
ma'am.
some notes? Have you all written some notes?
Ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Problem.
No, ma'am.
Once you're back to school, your mentors will train you again on this. If you have any doubts, you can still ask them. Okay.
And also
Okay,
the recording of this call will be sent students. So you can see
Yes.
it again and again and you can note down the points later also.
Yes. We'll also share a recording of the session so that you can go through that once again and understand it in a better way. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then. All the best for your competitions. Do well and practice well. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye. See you all again.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
See you all again.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Students, you can leave the call.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.